I stretched my arms across the couch, trying to shake off the ache from yet another lonely night. The silence in my apartment was heavy, too familiar. And then there was Lena. She stood by the window with her usual effortless grace. It was like the air itself shifted when she moved. My breath caught when her eyes met mine, sharp, teasing, filled with that wicked little smirk I knew all too well. Without saying a word, her fingers moved slowly to the top button of her blouse. My pulse jumped. "Guess I shouldn't just stand here doing nothing," she murmured, the fabric slipping from her shoulders in one deliberate, breathtaking motion. Then she paused, winked, and added with a playful tone, "Before we go any further, hit that like and subscribe. It only takes a second, and trust me, it means more than you think." I let out a bitter laugh. I swear, if I don't feel a man's touch soon, I might lose it. It came out too fast, too raw. But after years of being overlooked, too many awkward first dates, and 2 glasses of wine, I was done pretending. Lena choked on her drink, then burst out laughing. "That bad, huh?" I groaned and sank deeper into the cushions. The weight of it, the loneliness, the longing, the ache of being invisible, it all pressed down on me. My last relationship had been barely a flicker of warmth. And dating? Just awkward silences and strained small talk. "So why not just pick someone good?" she asked, tilting her head like it was the simplest thing in the world. I scoffed. "Like I can just pluck a decent man out of thin air?" Then, softer, more vulnerable, I added, "I don't want just anyone, Lena. I want to feel wanted, desired, like I matter." She studied me for a long, quiet moment. Then she exhaled. One of those deep, decisive exhales she always did when her mind was made up. "I think I have a solution," she said calmly. "If this is another dating app pitch, I swear—" "Nope," she interrupted, swirling her wine with a mischievous glint in her eyes. "You should borrow my husband." I blinked. "Excuse me? You heard me. You're serious?" "Why not?" she said with a shrug, as if this wasn't the wildest thing I'd ever heard in my life. "I mean, of course I'm shocked," I hissed. "Who even suggests something like that?" "A friend who cares," she said simply. Her voice was quiet, but firm. "You make me sound pathetic. You said it yourself. You're unhappy. You want more. And you deserve it." Even if I had entertained the idea, which I wasn't, there was no way her husband would be on board. "Does he even know you're saying this?" I asked. She smiled. "You think I'd offer without telling him first? I mentioned it earlier. He didn't object." I felt the room spin. "Wait, you told him, and he agreed?" "Oh my God," I whispered. "Told you," she said, with a knowing smile. "He's amazing. He knows exactly how to make a woman feel unforgettable." I couldn't speak. "If you stopped overthinking, would you say yes?" she asked softly. I should have laughed. I should have shut it all down. But I didn't. She saw the answer written all over my face. She leaned back, completely satisfied. "That's what I thought." "This is insane," I whispered. "Maybe," she agreed. "But doesn't it sound thrilling?" Her fingers hovered over her phone. "Last chance. Tell me to stop." I opened my mouth, but nothing came out. She tapped the screen. A soft chime sounded. "He's on his way," she said, eyes locked on mine. My heart pounded. My hands trembled. The minutes melted away until a knock at the door pulled me out of my daze. Lena stood and smoothed her dress, glancing back at me. "Ready?" I nodded. Or maybe I just forgot how to breathe. She smiled like she already knew my answer and opened the door. He walked in calm and composed, like this was nothing new. His eyes met mine. Steady, not demanding, but sure. He was even more stunning than Lena had described. "This is her?" he asked. "This is her," she confirmed. He nodded once, his lips curved at the corners. Not quite a smile, just enough to say he approved. Lena turned to me, extending her hand. "Well?" I hesitated. This was it. The last moment I could say no, but I didn't take it. His hand found mine, warm, steady, grounding. I followed. The door closed behind us, and everything changed. His touch was immediate, sure, and consuming. His mouth found mine, deep and unrelenting. My breath vanished. The world narrowed to only him. Behind me, Lena's soft laugh echoed. "Much better," she murmured. Her hands brushed my shoulders, light and teasing. Goosebumps followed her every movement. With careful precision, she slipped the straps of my dress down. "You're breathtaking like this," she whispered. I couldn't think, only feel. He guided me backward like he already knew every inch of me. No hesitation, no fumbling, just confidence. Lena stepped back, her dress whispering against the couch as she settled into it. "Go on," she purred to him. "Show her what I get to enjoy." A low rumble came from his chest as he turned his attention back to me. His touch, fire, his presence, intoxicating. Lena's fingers skimmed my arm. "You should see yourself," she whispered. I wasn't thinking anymore, just unraveling. "See," she breathed. "Told you he was incredible." Then she stood again. The air shifted. With slow, deliberate grace, she unfastened her blouse. "Guess it's my turn." She stepped toward me, confident, radiant. "She's ready," Lena whispered to him. He exhaled, his hands found my waist, and I let go. No more thoughts, no more fear. Just sensation, just them. Together, they dismantled me. Have you ever been so wrapped up in a moment that you forget everything else? Who you are, what rules you used to live by? Comment below. Let me know what you think of this story.